See, migration is an Athenian tax. It's not the easiest thing to accomplish, right? I see people make inquiries about a lot of wish to migrate, and they want to go to a different country, they want to travel to Nigeria, and they don't know the first thing to do. So we tried to come up with a lot of packages, and that's why we came up with the Netherlands Migrational Pathway. By our study, right? So it's simple. We put it out there from the start, right? You need to know that if you're migrating via studies, you need to go to school for starters, right? The cost of the visa for masters is not just a visa, your tuition visa, commission for 3 months, and 1 year health insurance, and every other admin charges and educational levies. It's about 8.1 for master students, 1.1 for undergraduates, right? It's a seamless process. It is seamless, easy, fast, and efficient. Right. If you intend to start the process, the first order of business is we take your documents, we assess the document and see that it would fly, then we'll go ahead to apply. Now, if you apply for the admission, the school will have to interview you to see that you are a material for their institution. This is the good part. The admission interview doubles as your visa interview as well, right? Because the school will be acting as a sponsor and applying for your visa from the Netherlands Home Office. The visa process does not start in Nigeria, it starts in Netherlands. Once you get your letter of admission, you then go ahead to pay your tuition, which is the 8.1 and 7.1 as the case may be. And once you make that payment, you provide proof of funds of about 12,000. And the school will go ahead to apply for your letter, for your visa. You get a visa approval letter, you go to the nearest embassy and get your entry visa. It's that simple, right? And once you're done with that process, you get sent to the Netherlands. If you're married with kids, you can join in about 4 to 5 months, because you cannot migrate immediately with your dependent, right? Once that happens, there are visa pathways, pilot program pathways that keep you in the country as either a freelancer or a business person in case you can't secure a job. Right, and once you do get that, you are going to be in the country for the duration of that visa, which upon the end of that visa, you are eligible to apply for PR. And in Europe, PR is 5 years, which at the end of the 5th year, you would be eligible to apply for citizenship. So this is like a free-for process. It's guaranteed if you have the money, right? I can tell you that it can't get easier than this. We've read a lot of options, and this seems to be, a very reasonable option given how migration rules change, especially for us Nigerians. So if I were you, I would not sit on this process. I'm going to get on this Netherlands bandwagon, because before it becomes saturated, trust me, a lot of people from different countries are getting on the bandwagon right now. The Indians, the Pakistani, the Bangladesh, they are all getting on this bandwagon, because before it becomes crowded, it is fresh. Get on this pathway right now, so that in a couple of years, 5-10 years is nothing compared to the glory of getting a blue passport. I can tell you that for free. So get on the bandwagon right now. Reach out to one of our consultants. Let them help you go through this process, right? Let's help you figure it out. Trust me, you know us now. Struggle with this with your body. And the good thing is, you're not going to get involved with this process without a contract. It's a contract that will stipulate and indicate what you're paying for, what you're losing. Every single step of the way is guarded by the contract. So there's no blind payment that is not accounted for. Do you understand? So it's now or never. It won't get easier. I say this to every client I have not spoken to. Migration will not get easier. There are going to be rules. Things will change. So get in on this bandwagon right now. Let's move together.